Thought we started out of sync, especially on the offensive end. Had 5 turnovers in the first, section of the game, and obviously turned it over way too much against a 2-3 zone that we should be getting shot attempts at. Obviously, got to convert at the free throw line. I think if we do those two things, the score's different. But obviously, probably could hang on and win, and hopefully learn a lot from this.
Coach, you talked about your defense. The last 5:09 of the game, you held them scoreless from the field. They got free throws, but just talk about the defensive pressure for your team, because that really probably won the ballgame for you.
Yeah, I thought we, raised our level of intensity, obviously when we needed to at the end of the game, and did a better job of staying in front for the most part, and did a good job of not gambling, get out of position, and making them make tough plays. And then came up with some big boards. Raven came up with a huge board in the middle of, purple. I think Anna did a good job. Zuri obviously did a great job on the board. So we came up with some critical rebounds towards the end of the game. Definitely had some silly fouls down the stretch that can't happen, but, did a good job in that pocket.
Questions for student athletes?
For either one of you, what contributed to the slow start?
I'm sorry?
What was one of the factors that got you guys off to such a slow start?
I think our warm-up started it. We didn't come out with intensity in our warm-up, and that just showed the way we started the game.
What were they doing differently in the fourth quarter that let them get back into the game?
Making shots, we weren't playing defense. I mean, I really don't think necessarily it was them. It was mainly us not playing defense and boxing out. Their boards got them back in the game, rebounding.
So you had a big night, double-double. I mean, you had to feel really, really good about your defensive and offensive performance, free throws aside.
Yeah, whenever you hit your first double-double in college basketball, it's a great feeling. I have my teammates to thank for that, and especially my coaches. I mean, they were able to get me the ball when I needed to get it. As a post player, Japrice, Raven, people were singing me, and they're just rebounding. And then, when it comes to free throws, that's something that it's all mental. I need to knock that down, and I need to get in the gym more and just focus.
Raven, when y'all are down 27-20, you get a couple of threes, kind of got y'all back in the game. I guess what's been the secret to you kind of getting a rhythm, and why did y'all kind of take off from there?
I guess more of knowing that we're better. We had to turn our intensity up. That's how we were going to win the game.
All right, and at that point, did you kind of start feeling a little bit better shooting the ball-wise?
Yes. I mean, my teammates saw me. They knew I was open. They knew I was hitting, so they made sure they looked for me.
Why is this team such a stronger shooting team than it has been the last couple of years, especially with you Yvonne really kind of almost among the equal leaders in shooting?
Well, just like Coach said, we get in the gym more. We have shooting hours every day, 30 minutes, and I think that is what affects our shooting.
Any other questions for the student athletes? No? All right. Thanks, you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, lady.
Coach, you just talked a little bit about Raven's performance. I mean, she played 30 minutes, got in foul trouble really, really early, but probably kept staying in the ballgame really, really helped her.
Yeah, she got 2 early fouls, and we're very different without Raven and Bonnie on the floor. But she's someone I trust. So went to her early in the second, and just told her she can't foul, and she does a good job of understanding that, So that foul trouble really kind of got us out of sync early because we didn't have Raven and Yvonne at the floor at the same time. They play extremely well together, especially against a zone, so that affected us. But when she came in, she knew she needed to step up and hit shots, and she did that. We ran a couple sets for her where she could get some open looks, and those were huge plays.
Did the slow warm-up, does that go back to their focus that they've been working on all season?
Yeah. I don't watch their warm-up because I don't want to start mad or anything. But sometimes I hear, we had a great warm-up, and we're focused and we're coming out. And I thought our first possession defensively was fantastic, so I felt like we were ready. And then offensively, we're just throwing the ball over the gym for no reason. We've got to be better, against a 2-3 zone, and we don't have to go for home run plays all the time. We got to be better about moving the basketball, seeing numbers, and making easy plays. And I felt like early we weren't doing that, and then it got us a little rattled, lost some confidence. We didn't have Raven on the floor, so we didn't have someone who consistently shoots the three well. And so just didn't have many spacers on the floor early.
What is it about this LA Christian team that's kind of giving you all trouble over the last 3 years? Some of the cast is kind of the same.
I think that they come here with a ton of energy. I think the Dimbas crashed harder than probably any game we've seen them. On the offensive end, this is their hometown. They want to come play well. They have a great cheering section, so they're going to show up and be hitting on all cylinders. And you got to give them credit. I thought they did play well. They have shooters that can, that can space you and shoot it. I just don't think we executed as well as we needed to offensively. But they're a good team and they're scrappy. I thought one of the biggest plays was when ball's going out of bounds and we let it go out of bounds and they save it, and then it results in 4 offensive rebounds and 2 points. So they definitely played harder in some possessions after loose balls than we did, and we can't allow that to happen.
Dio didn't get a lot of playing time today because of foul trouble. One time she did. She get in there and hit that big 3-pointer. How big was that for her to have that shot when she pretty much been out the game?
Yeah, I mean that's hard to do. It's hard to sit on the bench and be out of rhythm and get cold and go in and hit a big 3 like that in that situation. So that was a huge shot that she knocked down, and proud of her to be able to stay in it mentally.
Jamie Rose status?
We pulled her just in her best interest, so we'll see day by day.
In the fourth quarter, when they started making their comeback, what was kind of breaking down for you all?
Without going back and kind of seeing progression of stuff. I mean, I felt like they were definitely out rebounding us on offensive boards. They were just pursuing harder, getting more loose balls. The loose ball that Chaprice should have gotten in the backcourt, they come up with. So it was just a momentum switch, and I think on the hustle plays that they made, we missed some jump shots. I think Lilia's offensive board put back, misses it, and then they call her 5th foul on whatever, and just things weren't really going our way, and we got to find ways to stop that quicker and get it going.
Anything else, Coach?
All right, thank y'all.
Thanks, Coach.